The parts of the Corpus weapons, the Stolta and Stropha, can be acquired in the same locations. The blueprint for these weapons are in the same pool of rewards, with that pool having a 30% drop rate from the Jackal boss at the Fossa node on Venus. Since they are in the same reward pool, you have a 50% chance of receiving either the Stolta blueprint or the Stropha blueprint from the encounter. Once you have the main blueprint for one or both of the weapons, you'll need their parts, all of which are a reward from the Granum Void missions that can be started aboard the Corpus ship tileset. The Stropha barrel, Stropha blade, and Stolta receiver alongside the Velox barrel share a 22.22% chance to drop as a reward from Rotation C of the normal Granum Void missions. The Stropha receiver and Stolta stock alongside the Velox receiver share a 29.63% chance to drop as a reward from Rotation C of the extended Granum Void missions. Lastly, the Stropha stock and Stolta barrel alongside the Mortis shoulder guard cosmetic share a 29.63% chance to drop as a reward from Rotation C of the Nightmare Granum Void missions. As for how to access the Granum Void, you'll need to load into any mission that features the Corpus ship tileset. The enemy level you choose is important as you'll need to acquire crowns to access the Golden Hand terminal within the tileset. Crowns have 3 variations and are dropped from unique units that only spawn once within a mission aboard the tileset, and they are titled Treasurers. During non-endless missions, they will spawn within 2 to 4 minutes, and during endless missions, they will spawn within 5 to 8 minutes. Killing the Treasurer before it escapes will provide a crown, with its rank being relative to the level of the mission. Granum crowns drop from Treasurers during level 0 to 15 missions, and with this I highly suggest the Node of Skyresh on Phobos, as it's a capture mission that shouldn't take no longer than 5 minutes per run. Exemplar Granum crowns drop during level 16 to 30 missions, and sadly the mission selection for this crown is limited to like 3 missions that are up on your screen right now. I suggest running the Node of Adastria on Jupiter to acquire the crowns for this part, due to it being safer and shorter than any of the other 2 options. Lastly, the Zenith Granum crowns drop during level 31 and higher missions, and I once again suggest running a capture node. This node can be found on Pluto, titled Hydra. These coins are used to activate the giant golden hands aboard the Corpus ship tileset. These golden hands take you into the Granum Void minigame after depositing a crown from your inventory. You can only enter the minigame once per mission. Now with that said, each of the aforementioned crowns start the minigame at varying difficulty levels, as I said earlier in the video. The Granum crown starts the standard Granum Void with Spectres at level 10. The Exemplar crown starts the extended Granum Void with Spectres at level 10, but after a bit of time, they scale higher. Lastly, the Zenith crown starts the Nightmare Granum Void mission with Spectres at level 15 that quickly scale upwards. The Granum Void requires you to reach a kill milestone before time runs out to be rewarded. 25 kills is classified as Rotation A, 50 kills is Rotation B, and 75 kills is Rotation C. It's important to note that if the player is in a squad, each additional member will increase the kills required by 25. Rewards will also stack, similar to spy missions, and so if you reach Rotation C, you will get rewards from Rotation A, B, and C. Before continuing, it should be noted that both the Stropha and Stolta have a Mastery Rank 10 restriction. Once you hit that rank and have all the parts needed, you can head to the Foundry, and for 30,000 credits each, you can start the crafting process. When crafting, they will take 24 hours to complete. Now for the stats. The Stropha is a gunblade that has an innate Madurai stance polarity, an attack speed of 1, blocking angle of 45, a combo duration of 5, critical chance of 30%, a 2.5 times crit multiplier, a 0.5 follow through, 2 meters of range, 660 slam attack damage, 220 slam attack radial damage, a slam radius of 5 meters, slide attack damage of 440, and a status chance of 14%. It deals 61.6 impact damage, 74.8 puncture, and 83.6 slash damage. As for its heavy attack, it will deal 1,100 damage, 880 for a slam attack, and its slam attack radial damage. It also has an 8 meter slam radius with a 0.4 wind up time. The Stropha's projectile shots have a 30% critical chance, a 2.4 times crit multiplier, an 8 to 16 meter fall-off range, a fire rate of 0.833, a status chance of 14%, while dealing 700 damage. The Stolta, on the other hand, is a primary weapon that offers an automatic primary fire of bolts and a secondary charged AoE explosion. It has one Madurai polarity. The primary fire has an accuracy of 50, critical chance of 24%, a 1.8 times crit multiplier, a fire rate of 6, magazine size of 40, alarming fire, punch through of 1.2, reload speed of 1.4, and status chance of 22%. It deals 7.3 impact, 16.6 puncture, and 28.1 slash damage. The charge shot has an accuracy of 25, charge rate of 1.6, critical chance of 40%, crit multiplier of 3, fire rate of 0.667, magazine size of 40, and alarming fire, reload speed of 1.8, and status chance of 32%. The charge shot's damage is 120 impact, 180 puncture, and 300 slash. The explosion's radial attack has a range of 7.2, an embed delay of 0.4, the damage fall-off is 70%, and it will deal 1200 radiation damage. That does conclude my video on how to farm the Stropha and Stolta. Check out other videos on the channel of where to farm certain items in the game if you're looking for help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.